guys, you are watching Wise Tech Engineering YouTube channel by Mohammad Abdul Mehboob, and today I am going to explain you projection of isometric projection. So this problem is applicable to diploma, ITI and engineering students, and this problem is of 10 to 15 marks for different branches. So watch this video till the end. How to draw this question according to the question I am going to explain you. So watch this video till the end, and also share, like and subscribe my channel, and also press in my YouTube channel bell icon to get you the more notification of other videos. And now I am going to start my question. A hexagonal pyramid of 30 mm base edge and 65 mm axis height rests with its base on HP such that one of the base edges is parallel to VP. Draw the isometric projection of the pyramid. Okay, in this question, first, what is isometric projection? In isometric projection means we have to draw with the isometric scale. This is the isometric scale, means with isometric length we have to draw each orthographic view also and isometric view also. If we first draw isometric orthographic projection, automatically isometric projection dimension will be coming in this isometric projection. So how to draw this question I am going to explain you. A hexagonal pyramid of 30 mm base edge and 65 mm axis height rests with its base on HP such that one of the base edges is parallel to VP. Draw the isometric projection of the pyramid. First you have to draw the scale for the isometric projection if he asks in the question. First you have to draw the orthographic view. First you have to draw a normal line, XY line like this. Then to draw the isometric in the question, hexagonal pyramid of 30 mm side means you have to draw a hexagon of 30 mm side and axis height having 65 mm pyramid. Okay, so to draw a hexagon with the isometric scale means side is 30 mm. So to draw the hexagon for the 30 mm, we have to take this dimension, isometric scale dimension of 30 mm. Okay, and with the circle I am drawing a hexagon with the help of this method. So you can draw hexagon by your method also. So after drawing a circle, you have to adjust your mini drafter with that center point of that circle and put a dot here, because the hexagon is resting with its base on HP. So if whenever the hexagon is resting with base on HP such that the one of the base edges is parallel to VP, means your hexagon is resting on corner like this. Okay, so for the corner you have to take here, okay, dot. Then after the same dimension you have taken on the divider, from that dimension only, from that arcs, one by one you have to put a arcs on that circle like this. After drawing the arcs, you have to join these arcs like this. Your hexagon will be created by this circle. So rub this circle. So only hexagon you needed. Then after this hexagon center is O1, and you have to label this hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Then after doing this, for the pyramid you have to do single labeling. If prism is there, you have to do double labeling. Okay. And after having this labeling, you have to draw the projection line from each point till xy line like this. Then draw this, and also you have to take from O also, and you have to adjust, you have to draw this line of the this line to, it is the base of the pyramid. So pyramid height is having 65 mm, but we have to take 65 mm isometric scale length for the axis side. So measure it on the divider, then draw an axis line. 65 mm means like somewhat distance. First you draw that much, then with that length of the isometric of axis length you have to draw, then from here to here you will have axis side. Okay, then you have to draw slant surfaces, slant edges from that point to draw the pyramid. Okay, now then after you have to label this pyramid up and down. So you have to see these points and label it here. If you see this point from downwards, if A is visible, write it as A dash. B is also visible, B dash. C is also visible, C dash. D is also visible, D dash. E is invisible, this E point is invisible. For the invisibility, write it as E dash. F is also invisible, F dash, and O dash. For O dash, and upwards O1 dash. Now you have to show the dimension of this pyramid like this, and as in the question its axis height is 65 mm, so write it as 65 mm, and also show the side of the hexagon 30 mm like this. Then after, for the isometric projection, you have to draw a line, how much you want to take, that much, and put a dot, and keep the protractor on that dot correctly, and take an angle of 30 degree from here, put a dot, and from here. Okay, and from that dot take a convenient lines like this, and show the angle you have shown 30 degree with the arrow marks. Okay, now to draw this hexagon in this here, the width of the hexagon I will draw on this line, and the height of this hexagon I will draw on this line. So to draw this, I will make you easy. So I am taking this hexagon in a box like this. Okay, now you can label it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 1, 2 I will copy here. Width of the hexagon, measure on the divider and keep a point that, and arc, put an arc, and this point will be 1, 2. Okay, and this 2, 3 I will measure here and put an arc. Means this distance I have copied, 1 and 4. The remaining 3 line we have to adjust your minute drafter to that angle, and from 2 arc we have done, no, take a line like this and adjust it to this angle, and 4 point and draw a line where these 2 lines are meeting, that point is 3. Okay, then after you have to draw this hexagon. You have to measure the distance from 1 to 2. You are having B and C, so measure the distance from 1 to B. So keeping on 1, B point you have removed, so this is the B point, and from 1 to C you have to measure it, C point. And in 2 or 3 you are having only one point D. Measure that point D and keeping on 2 point, and this point is D. And 3 to E you have to measure it to remove the E point. So I am keeping on 3 only, and this point will be E. Same for F, keeping on 4, and this point will be F. And from 1 to A I am measuring. Each point you have to measure and do the points. And this will be the all points you have removed, and now you have to draw a hexagon here. We are the observers. To draw this hexagon, we are the observer. We will see from the top, means from the front to this hexagonal pyramid. Means A and B edge will be visible. So we have to draw it as dark. And this B and C is also visible. It is visible, we have to do dark, and it is coming on the boundary, means this on this hexagon lines, if any line comes, that will be the on boundary. So boundary will be dark, we have to do dark only. Okay, and C to D, it is backside, it is not visible from the front. So for the invisibility, we have to put it at dot dot. And D or E is also at backside, so it is not visible. This edge is not visible, so we have to do dot dot. And E and F is coming on the boundary, so we have to do it on dark. And F to A is visible from the front, so do it as dark. And then you have to remove the origin of this hexagon by joining this 2 and 4 point and 1 and 3. And this origin O you have removed, and the axis height is how much? 65, but this length we have to take that much in the isometric projection. So according to this line, first I will adjust my mini drafter and how much distance I am having, 65 no. So we have to adjust it till that length, and keeping on that point, I am taking a point like this. Okay, from that point you have to draw an axis line like this. Okay, axis line we have created, and this point will be O1 dash. Then for the pyramid's land surface, you have to directly draw. If you see from the front, this AO line will be visible because it is front. So that's why you have to do it dark. And this BO is also visible from the front, so you have to do it dark. And the CO is also visible, you have to do it dark. Then DO is backside, it is not visible, so you have to do it dot dot line like this. And EO is backside, so it is not visible, you have to do it dot dot for this also. And FO is visible, F to O, so draw it dark. And you have drawn hexagonal pyramid of this problem, and also you have to show the dimensions from axis to axis, how much height it is having. So draw an extension line from O to O like this, perpendicular lines, and draw a dimensioning line, arrow marks, and the dimension is 65 mm. And this is the complete solution of this problem. Hope guys, if you like my videos, please share, like and subscribe my channel, and also press my YouTube channel bell icon to get with the more notification of other videos. Please share my videos and watch my videos till the end, and also practice by yourself. Thank you.